stay in pace for now.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Dog, why are you at my feet? Oh, I know what it is. I've got food. I'm the only one down here who likes you. Hmm?
Alright.
In hindsight, I should have just made a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm out of my own tea, to be honest.
I don't know why I was like, nothing to drink, monster, and now I'm regretting it. Like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, a monster this late. I mean,
Yeah. I didn't think that one through. I'm gonna cling film this and put it in the fridge. I'm gonna get a cup of tea
that's a fair
before I'm
idea.
actually like running around the house. Foresight was never my strong suit.
Right. Well, while you're doing that, I'll explain to any viewers out there our route of march. So we were going past here, going through here to Saint Germain, and our objective is to take the heights in order to take Metz. So, guess these heights here. Oh, like this bit. Bit of a scrambled one, but hey ho. Because we're coming straight off the back of World War Two.
One thing is, I'm trying to give you both access to your channel so I can post your screenshots. Although for some reason it won't let me add the British Empire to Red 2. I wonder if it's
Do you want to give him like
because the
assistant umpire temporary, and then
yeah. It might be because the font on his name's a bit. It's not like the regular font, so it might not show up on the list because maybe it's font sensitive. I'm not sure, but
who
or
knows?
You want me to
character.
change the font then?
It's fine. I'll just give you assistant umpire. You've got. If you just look in red to infantry, I'll just trust you not to look in the blue channel or any other channels you're not meant to see.
Okay. Just mark that all as red. And mute all the blue stuff.
Let's go to.
Like 8 hours, good enough. Okay.
I'll post your both your screenshots now. Let me just
Sweet.
grab them. All right, it's 6:15. We're doing a 5-minute turns in this game, so it's been 3 turns. You're approaching Gravelotte. However, you've just received the head of the columns basically in Gravelotte essentially, and you receive a report from the A Squadron of the 1st Light Cavalry that they have spotted what looks to be a small group of blue cavalry scouts on the hills just east of Gravelotte. They don't look more than maybe 30 or so cavalrymen, but they're not entirely sure how to proceed. I'll be back in a moment for orders.
Okay.
Got it.
A hill just east of Gravelotte. Beautiful.
So pretty close then.
Well, so
Well, we're just outside Gravelot, and
yeah.
they're to the east.
So, I mean, the way I would see that would be just past. Well, I think they're just past St. Hubert. So, what you might want to do is, well, although I don't know. I mean, against cavalry, what you could do, I mean, because my light cavalry's not going to do much. You could order some skirmishers into the bushes up ahead of us.
Just enough to sort of break them up a bit, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Major.
Give your orders.
I'm gonna peel my cavalry off to the north, just past Mogador, up on the hill there, to see if I can see a bit further.
Yep.
And that's my orders.
You going with them, or?
I'm gonna go with them. Yeah.
All right. And British Empire, your orders?
We're gonna just east of Gravelot. I'm gonna post up just north of Gravelot, I think. Just on that northern road, on the border between B5 and where this is.
You're going to set up on that hill there, or?
Yeah, set up on that hill.
All right. So actually deploy on it. Okay. All right. Thanks.
So, just quickly before I moved, what I can do is I can take that track and come round to St. Hubert and Moscow, and move the cavalry on forward. And yeah, if you put skirmishers in the bushes and just keep the column moving along, that should work nicely.
Yeah.
I think.
If you keep a fairly open formation and move ahead a bit.
Yeah.
Get a bit of recon in.
Yeah, we'll do.
And then, yeah, I'll set up a couple of skirmishes around.
And obviously, if you need my cavalry anywhere, just let me know, and send a courier. I'm not sure if he's going to break us up or not, but I'm sure he will at some point.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, considering your role is more reconnaissance in this area than anything, it may just be a matter of you have to skirmish and do little hidden runs instead of full charges.
How's your cup of tea?
I didn't end up making one. I'm just eating my dinner.
Oh, alright, and what's for dinner then?
I've got some cheap chicken tikka pack. You know, those ones that are like the sauce packs, and then you have to make the rest.
Yeah.
And some rice. Yeah. I used some leftover chicken from the roast yesterday.
Fair enough, that'll do it.
Yeah. Get me through the night, hopefully.
Alright.
Ugh.
Oh, nasty.
Very. Hardly the worst spice-related thing I've done.
Oh
I
yeah.
had like a mouthful of cayenne pepper at college once.
I'm going to split up. So,
Sure.
Dave, if you want to stay here, and the British Empire go to Red 2, I suppose.
Alright.
Yep. All right, you've just marched up to the hill just by Mogador. Looking down, you can see the small cavalry scouts seem to fall back and cross over the stream through the woods and disappear off beyond Saint Hubert. You can see the main red column moving through Gravelotte and just approaching that same little ridge. No sign of the enemy though.
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
Right. What's Mrs. Pumphouse saying? Right, well every time I send a bloody screenshot it seems like the...
Alright, your orders.
I posted them in chat.
Yep. Okay. It'll be pretty slow going through those woods, but you can do it.
Fine.
So.
Yeah.
And you're in sort of loose order, is that right?
Yeah, loose order, and yeah, just take us through the copse there and get us on the other side. We should be okay.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Yeah, every time I send a bloody screenshot, it seems to disrupt the stream. So it's a bugger. But one thing that does piss me off is if I'm on a hill, okay, I've seen them move off, which is great, but I mean, I should see something on the other side here. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe it isn't that much of a hill, but I think I should be able to see a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that, rather than something so piddly and measly like that. Because what is that? What, each square is like 400 paces or something? Maybe that's a square kilometre. Maybe it's a square kilometre, but still, I'm on a hill. Let me see over those bushes. See what comes in next. our opponent is James, so it should be an interesting one. He'll probably hammer us. What's going on? Surely he's not. Oh, here it goes. Oh, splendid. So that's taken us half an hour already to get through those bushes. Nice. Half an hour to get through the bushes. Interrupt incoming. There, one guy there, one guy there, and I'll kind of sit here with some cavalry. Just to see if they can notice anything. Yeah, there it goes. There's the interrupt on the video. I saw it. So I'm about 30 seconds behind.
It's been half an hour. You're just emerging from that wood around the stream. You struggled. Some of the horses struggled a bit to get over the brook there, but eventually they all managed, and some of the rougher ground, but you managed to get through some of the paths and things. Looking south, you can see that the main infantry columns just reach Saint Hubert on that road there, and you can also, looking through your spyglass, you can see in the distance what looks to be the head of another column. You're not sure the allegiance, just south of Moscow, and that just emerging over the top of that small ridge there, sort of between Saint Hubert and the disused quarry.
Oh, okay. Then
Do you need some time to think, or?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'll delete the order that I just got in. I wasn't expecting them to be so quick. I'll delete that then. So what in between Moscow and the disused quarry? Ugh. Well, I'll just delete those lines then. Alright, well we'll just appear on the flank then. We'll just appear on the flank.
Right, your orders.
Yeah, take the force up to Moscow. Yeah.
There's a fun sort of anecdote about Napoleon III lost a large battle here next to the farms called Moscow and Leipzig,
Nice.
which is kind of funny.
Sweet.
Ironic.
Not
You
that we're
know.
going to lose this one, of course.
I suppose French are blue and you're red, so if
Yeah.
anything, it should be good luck, I suppose.
Maybe.
All right.
Yes, okay, we're moving up to Moscow. Yeah, we'll write a quick note from Dave to British. And we spotted up ahead over by the disused quarry. Caution advised. I'll be on your left at Moscow. Oh, yeah, that'll do. We'll say edit, but actually put a time. So there you go. Boom. So he should get that. But okay, so we've got some force of some description. We could probably put them along here. So he's like just like that. So something like that. Well, he did say it was a column, so maybe more like that. It's probably more accurate. See what's coming. Anything? Okay, there's something up there on top of that hill. He is coming up this way somehow. Yeah, looks like the enemy commander is right on that. By the looks of things, something there. My guys. He's coming up this way. Did he also send forces through this way? I guess he must have. What a champion. Hello.
Hi. I moved you, since your token itself, into Moscow just so you get a slightly better view. Looking over from the small farmhouse, you can see just seems to be a couple skirmishers on that ridge line now. The cavalry one sort of come over the ridge you're on, and the other three are behind. Looking to the east, you can see there seems to be a first regiments, or first 2 battalion group, I don't know, small regiment, is deploying just north of Saint Hubert on the same sort of ridge line that you're on. Yeah, you ready to give orders now, or you need more time?
I'm ready to just stay here. I'm quite content where I am at the moment. But I mean, you say there's a couple of skirmish blocks on that hill just south of us. Did you say?
Looks like you can see a cavalry, maybe a troop or so of skirmishers and scouts or something,
Right.
as well as what looks to be like a command HQ thing with a few ADCs and things.
Okay, cool. I'll just stay
flag.
here. I'll just stay here for now.
All right.
Okay, we'll just from Dave to British. Enemy position of cavalry and infantry. The hill. Pont de Jeruin. At hill near Point du Jeruin. How do you wish me to proceed? It's this fucking time. What am I doing? 7:50. There you go. Always forgetting the time. Rookie mistake. I should tell him where I am, but he kind of knows where I am. So yeah, he's got some cavalry there though as well. So some description. Whew. Because he's not bugged out, I presume he wants to defend here at Pont de Ruin. See what's coming. Anything? Ooh. Wow. All right.
All right. You can see coming up from behind the ridge what looks to be about 2 companies or so of blue infantry. They advanced, they've just stopped a couple minutes ago where they are, sorry, and begun exchanging, or not exchanging, just firing at long range in the direction of that squadron that is on the ridge. Yeah. To the east or west, sorry, you can see that it looks like First Regiment's pretty much in position and seems to have stopped movement. Yeah.
Okay. We'll back off the cavalry ever so slightly behind the ridge, and I'll go riding over to first command.
All right.
So we'll keep the cavalry intact. I wonder if he's moved a few over here. Possibly. a screening position. Well, yeah. Sorry, mate. I'm coming towards you. Seven. Where's his third? Where's his eighth one? 6, 7. Weird.
Alright, you're together now, so I'll brief you.
Sure.
Alright, Dave's ridden over to you, British Empire, and yeah, you can see the on the right, D and C, D company's moved into St. Hubert, and C company's moved up, rotated itself to fill in that gap as well. The A squadron of the cavalry has fallen back northwards as well. And the enemy infantry's mostly stopped firing since obviously they've not really got much to fire on. Yeah. Still looks like there's skirmishes on the ridge, but no other infantry apart from the 2 companies there.
Right.
I've already taken orders, so I'll give you a couple minutes to talk if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
Give me a moment. I have to deal with the old man.
Okay. No worries. But when just tell
He's
me when
been
you're
down
back.
the pub.
Oh, he's been down the pub. Oh,
I'll
nice.
only be a minute.
Like all the best people. I was at the pub for lunch. In any case, though, Blazer, I will just keep my cavalry where it is, because I was really going to try and encourage British to move some of these guys in column up the hill a bit towards Moscow, but he seems to.
I'll give it a minute or so, and or you back?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I can send a couple groups up towards Moscow.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
Hesitant to leave. Yeah, I'll start moving towards Moscow then.
Yeah.
The reserve troops, is that, or?
Yeah, I'll send the reserves up that way.
All three of them, yeah.
Two of them for now.
That all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because what we might want to do is once they've moved up to Moscow, what we could do is then peel our right behind our center, and then maybe try and enter the woods and get them that way. What do you think that would be a good idea, or no?
Yeah, I think getting in their flanks or somewhere where we're a bit more hidden is definitely the way to go for now.
You reckon?
Yeah, because we don't know how many they've got. I'd rather not take the risk of a frontal attack.
I mean, they do have cavalry and infantry, and the fact that they pushed 2 blocks towards us. I mean, I do wish Rob was a bit more generous with with the how much we see, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, if we maybe peel off once we have those guys up at Moscow, and then then maybe we can just try and do our best to maneuver our way up to the forest there.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, just try and get a general idea of what's going on for now.
Yeah.
Then we can start making big plays. Rather not going for a big attack, only to realise it's like 2 blocks and that's it.
I mean, if you want, I could.
Or it's their entire force.
Looks like the enemy hold possession, and those 2 companies are moving northwards as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Where's that? If you want to discuss or whatever first. So Dave, you got any orders?
I was just going to ask British. I mean, did you want me to shift my cavalry over to the right once you've moved your guys out of St. Hubert, or do you want me to kind of keep them where they are?
I mean, I'm gonna start advancing my units towards their blocks, I think.
Okay.
And so then you can head around the right flank.
Yeah. Okay, good idea.
Possibly in a weak spot.
Yeah. Okay. We'll order my cavalry to swing round the back of our lines and transfer ourselves over to the right flank.
Yeah, and
those 2 companies are going to Moscow, right?
Yep. And the rest I want to begin advancing to the east towards their blocks.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, this is fun. But yeah, I was just a bit wary of my cavalry being too close to those woods, because I didn't know if he had any men in those woods. Otherwise, I would have advanced further. I mean, I was a bit surprised to see him on top of that hill. To be fair.
Well, I saw the units on the ridge. I sort of wanted to get onto the high ground a bit, so I figured pulling up onto the ridge was probably the best option there.
Yeah.
I think at the moment we've got a pretty strong position.
I mean, it could be better. I mean, we are fighting uphill.
It could be better. Yeah, but we've got my unit's closing in from the left, yours coming in from the right, and I've got some coming from the front. So
Well, yeah, we're not going to be there for another 10 minutes or so, but
yeah, I mean you don't need to be. You just hell if the infantry can distract them a bit, you might be able to do a bit of damage with a charge, or a small charge.
well, my cavalry is only light cav. It's more of a scouting force than I mean. I can probably cut down any runaways, but and do a pursuing action. But I mean, a charge is probably going to fail.
Yeah, charges
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's not the best option, but
he does look like
flank we may be able to.
Yeah, he does look like he's shifted forces over to the east of Moscow now. So if you hang on, you've taken a disruption by the looks of things from.
Whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to push them hard, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have my reserves move up into St. Hubert now, so I have to cover a bit less distance, and I'll continue with my advance. It looks like they may be starting to fire on us.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my best to harry his left.
Yeah, just harass him a bit.
Yeah.
At the very least, you may be able to do a bit of morale damage.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Right. The infantry does look like you see, particularly in A company, seems to have taken a few casualties. C and B company of the 1st Battalion are moving up towards Moscow. Cavalry's moving down towards the right. Orders? Dave, you got any orders?
I've just posted them, but it's loaded. But yeah, we're just kind of shifting to our right still. Yeah. Just basically trying to threaten. Does your ruin?
Yeah, so I'm going to have my reserve column move into St. Hubert, and the rest of my forces are just going to continue how they are.
Thanks.
I'm going to have to change to text chat because Dad's being loud.
Well, yeah, no worries. I think I'm probably going to be taken out of the room here, so you're fine because we're going to be away from one another. But just let me know if you need support or want me to go charging in. But yeah, I mean, I'll see what I can tell you what's on the left here.
Just keep harassing them for now, and
yeah,
I'll send you a dispatch if my orders change.
Please do. What is that? Right. I'll love you and leave you, and I'll probably stick myself. Oh. And these are cavalry. Why are they? So my cavalry hasn't even moved in like 15 minutes. Yeah, we wanted a quick switcheroo. Fucking hell, what are we riding? Pigs?
You're on mules, not pigs. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you continue your advance. It's still coming under light fire as you do so. Looks like the two companies have just about reached Moscow now. And the cavalry is continuing pretty much as ordered. You got any orders?
Keep at it. Just make our way over to Pont de Jour Ruin and see if we can spot anything and threaten their right.
And you got anything, British Empire? I suppose not.
I think he might have switched to text. Oh, never mind. Right.
I forgot to unmute my mic.
Always happens.
Gave the orders and forgot to unmute. Yep.
Well, but I think he's picked a decent enough position now, hasn't he? Because he's got woods on his right and a quarry on his left. So it's a good bottling up position. I mean, if we can't take him in, maybe it. I don't know.
Once I've got the units at Moscow in position, I'm going to have them start sending over harassing fire.
Sure.
To cover our units.
Yeah, well, he's picked some bastard ground to fight on, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He really has.
Ooh, he's typing up an update.
Crikey. It could speed up time just a bit.
Okay. Looks like the blue infantry facing you is beginning to fall back towards the actual ridgeline. Equally, you proceed forwards. The cavalry's moving southward still, and the infantry of 1st Battalions occupied Moscow, and the other ones in Saint Hubert. Yeah, so awaiting orders. What's your orders?
Right, rise me over to my cavalry, and yeah, we'll just proceed to do as ordered. But before I go, British, I mean, you might want to, like we said, just start peeling off guys and sending them up to more the woods area.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have my units at Moscow get into line and start firing at the blue units on the ridge, while my...
It's pretty long range unless you want them to go forwards as well, or...
Okay, I'll have them go forwards a bit then, just into range.
You might want to send yourself up to Moscow as well, so you can get a better look at things from there, I think.
Yeah, I'll move my HQ up to Moscow, and yeah, I'll send that second block in column up by Moscow, northwards a bit towards the wooded area. That all makes sense.
I think so.
Right. Well, good luck, mate. We only see 7.
Finally back in a quiet room.
Well, here comes another update.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna smash him on the left. So I'll see you later.
You stick.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll take myself to red 2. this will be decent enough. Like a wedge formation. Switching back to medieval tactics. But the fact he's got us fighting here doesn't bode well. Hello.
Oh, hi. You're with your cavalry proceeding southwards in the direction of Point de Jour ruin. It looks like the your friendly infantry is moving towards the enemy infantry, who's now set up on that ridge line. Yeah. Your orders?
Just keep us riding towards Point de Jour ruin. I was wondering if we were riding pigs, Blazer. They seem to be going at a very leisurely pace.
Yeah, it's 5-minute turns, remember, so you're...
Yeah, that's
you know,
fine.
and you're off the road.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Famous red pig cavalry of the 1860s.
That's right. I don't know if it's 2v2 or is it? No, it's just James himself up there. He's sitting right there. We can get him. Right. But I am, so he did say he was sending one towards the woods. So maybe he's got something like that now. They must have fallen back. But he hasn't necessarily seen me coming on the left now. So maybe if we give it some. Right, as soon as he comes with the next update, we'll make ourselves another cup of tea, I think. It's about time. Here we go. Right. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. No, I mean there's a cavalry's gone. But we can presume he's got two like that. Maybe he's back here himself. Maybe he's up facing off against that. Maybe he's even thinking I'm coming round the back. Maybe. Because I don't think he would know it. We could probably hear the rumble of hooves. Alright, I'm gonna say from Dave to British time.
You're continuing your march now, pretty much approaching Point du Jour ruin.
Yep.
You can see that to your north, the your own, or not your line, but your allied line, as it advances, seems to come under relatively heavy fire from enemy infantry. On the ridgeline there, looks to be taking quite a few casualties, but it's hard to tell exactly through the smoke. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to order our light cavalry to charge into the flank of the enemy. It's about time we did something. So yeah, we're going to try and catch these guys on the left of their flank through Point du Jour ruin and see if we can catch them that way.
Well, you'll deploy first, right?
Yeah.
You're still in a marching column at the moment.
Well, we'll deploy into like a wedge. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that's technically a Prussian formation at the time. So
it's a medieval Prussian. Medieval Prussian, maybe, but yeah.
Yeah. Channeling the spirit of the companion cavalry from Macedonia or whatever,
yeah,
you know?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
God, if I could spell. There we go. Right. So yeah, we'll form some kind of Prussian wedge. And we'll charge into their flank. And hopefully it'll do something. But without much else, I mean, I don't really know what to do, because yeah, we were caught out scouting. I mean, he chose a bastard of a position to fight us on, but I mean, we're not getting towards these heights anytime soon, so it's just seeing if we can win the fight here. Ugh. But what good it will do, I'm not entirely sure. He could have cavalry back here waiting for us. It's not without possibility to counter charges. I wish I had a bit more information from our commander telling us how we were, but that was the plan when I left him half an hour ago, so here we are. Right, while he goes and does that, I'll take this opportune moment to go for a wee. And also probably make myself a cup of tea. what do we got here? Oh, he's forced them off. He's forced them back. By the looks of things, that is nice. Look at that. Nice. So, got some going. Yeah. Moving off in column. And the commander's bravely at the top there. Can we catch him? Seems like the infantry's done okay. Wonder how they're doing up north. Wait for Blazer to come in and give the report, and then we'll make that cup of tea. Just gotta get the boys charging.
Alright, you farmed up, looking up the hill towards you, or in front of you. You can see that it appears that the blue infantry are forming themselves into columns and beginning to pull back, looking through the smoke of your own allied infantry firing on them as they do so. You can see they seem to have formed some sort of rear guard or so of a company or two that they're falling back behind. That's just behind the ridge there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well let's catch these guys in column then, shall we? Let's charge.
Alright. Okay. That's all, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Let's send the boys in.
Okay. Alright.
Right, well they'll probably form a hasty square. But hey, you know, what else can I do? I mean, I could take another bloody hour to get round that bloody ditch, but yeah, we have to do something. We have to force a situation here. Whew. let's see. So wait. Oh, I literally just clicked off it and then, oh no, balls. Oof. That wasn't very good, was it? I mean, they are spent, but some kind of rear guard, he says. Well, I've knocked out one block. That's good enough for me. We'll probably want to dart off. A charge and run off. Could have been worse. Yeah, we'll just ride off to the southeast. We've caused a distraction. We can maybe come up on this hill, block the road off, surround them a bit. Maybe. Yeah, we did our bit. Time to call game, I think. Hello.
Hi. Okay, you gallop forwards across the hillside towards the blue infantry. The one in column, as they're retreating around a company, a large column, or not really a large column, just a column, but as you're assaulting them, or charging towards them, they seem to pretty much disintegrate and fall back in quite chaotic disorder, falling back behind another company who's in much better condition. They look pretty much fresh, and they're giving some well-disciplined fire onto you as you gallop towards them. The cavalry is still galloping towards them and is yet to make contact, although A squadron has taken quite a lot of fire from them,
Yeah.
and is broken up somewhat.
Well, I mean, we did order a charge, and I don't think, although we probably have a bugle, right?
Yes, although obviously, you know, there's lots of
Yeah.
gunfire and smoke and so on, and
Let's see if we can blow
you can't.
blow the bugle to disengage, and then if we can, ride southeasterly to that little flat where it says disused quarry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the actual quarry itself would be not flat, but there's a flat next to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
what
a,
you
yeah,
mean?
the flat next to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We've done our damage. We've done our bit. Let's not sacrifice all the horses. Right. So we've done it. And we'll just sit here, and then maybe we can come up behind them for another charge. Maybe. If we don't choke ourselves to death. Oh, Jesus Christ. 10 o'clock already. Ooh. We started this stream 84 minutes ago, so yeah, just over 2 hours ago. Wow. Double bill of Kriegsspiel. It's not a Monday, is it? It's a Tuesday. Why did I call it Monday Night Kriegsspiel? It's a Tuesday. What the fuck? we'll have to change the name. Oh. It feels like a Monday. That's my excuse. Alright, let's see what's coming. Ooh, holy shit. Oh, we have to ride back. Alright, force back. Yeah. It is what it is. We're forced back. Yeah. But we tried. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. He's given us a look down the line. That's nice of him. Double screenshot. Not often that the umpire's so generous. But we cleared back off. Why didn't he push forward? They're a bit strung out. You've still got some guys sitting over at Moscow. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So maybe one's there. We don't know what happened to the 8th. We know one's there. Bit of a damp attack. But yeah, we were certainly forced off.
fall back. There's some disorder amongst the troops as some are seem unsure whether they're attacking or whether they're falling back in the smoke, as well as all the continuous fire from the enemy. But in the end, you managed to fall back just behind the ridge, and you've don't seem to have taken too many casualties. A company seems to be the worst off, and they've taken about maybe 10 or so losses, but it's not too substantial.
Okay.
And there's a few other casualties scattered, but yeah.
Okay.
Though there's obviously the horses are tired now.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll take them back to St. Hubert and send. We'll ride back to St. Hubert. I think. I mean, that's me spent. So you did actually, I think, send a screenshot for British as well. So I'll order the horses down to St. Hubert, and I'll ride along the line to find him.
Yeah, I've given you both screenshots on your team, so I'll.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't give that one to British, so I'll. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, I'll ride along the line to find him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Usually I'd ask you where you think he is, but obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I left him, he was up to Moscow. So I mean, yeah, if I just follow the line up.
I mean, it's not a huge area, so.
No.
Yeah. It's not a huge area, so yeah. All right.
Has he left a reserve at St. Hubert? I bet he has. Balls. Why was the infantry not pushed? Oh, it was. Nice. Oh, get some guys in the woods, man. Jesus.
The infantry have just crossed the ridgeline here, and are now looking down on what looks to be about a battalion of blue infantry with maybe 100 or so, maybe 200, no, 100 or so actually. Cavalry. That's what the blocks that aren't labelled are. You're just in preparing to begin firing down on them, unless you order something else. But yeah, yeah. So what do you order?
I want my northern two units to turn inwards, so they're slightly on the flank,
Mm-hmm.
and I want the same from the bottom to get into a sort of U formation and begin to open fire.
And anything from you, Dave?
No, I'm good. I was just going to say to HQ, do we still have reserves at St Hubert? Because you might want to bring them forward up.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Have a quick look, see if I actually moved them forward.
Order it anyway, just to be safe, and bring up the reserves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did move them forwards. No, yeah, I'll send a dispatch back to my reserves at St Hubert and have them move forwards.
Right. So I charged on the left, and as you might be able to tell on our little screenshot, I was able to route one block. But that's pretty much my force spent. So I guess
I was worried when I saw them withdraw that they'd focused their attention on just dealing with you.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it disrupted them a little bit, and allowed you to advance. Yeah. Did you? I mean, also, I mean, you've already done it now, so the northern two are moving on round. But the guy coming from Moskva could probably get in the woods, maybe. But yeah, he's definitely forming the best kind of rear guard that he can. It's lucky he didn't have any artillery.
Yeah, we definitely got lucky there. He could have been waiting with it.
Yeah. I was worried. What was going to be on the other side of the ridge? I was like, oh, am I running into a trap? But luckily not.
That's why I only went up to the top of the ridge. I had a feeling that they were going to be waiting for me. So I was like, I'll only go to the top. I won't advance fully over it just yet.
I mean, I did want to go to that flat on the other side of the ridge, next to the disused quarry, but my guys decided to fall back with the bugle. Otherwise, that would have been a nice little manoeuvre to cut round the side and hit him. But I guess Blazer didn't want me to do that.
I might be a bit cheeky and send them a little dispatch requesting the terms of their surrender. We've got.
He won't surrender. He's too good for that. He's too good.
Yeah. I think with how we are now, they've only got 3 blocks. We have, for infantry, we have the advantage.
Well, I think he's.
It's just. Yeah.
I think he might have. I mean, he's got 3 blocks at the front, but whether that one at the back is them recovering from the charge that I made, that's the one that's recovering from the charge that I made. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try and
There's a chance there's another one somewhere.
We've
completely ignored our actual objective of securing positions by the fort. We just said, oh look, go shoot it then.
Yeah, but I mean, once he found out which way we were coming from, he picked the spot, and we were like, you're in our way. We have to do something about it. I mean, we could have disengaged and gone round him, but I mean.
But that would have just left him behind us. And
maybe we should have done that. But at the same time, it's been kind of fun trying to hammer him a little bit.
Yeah.
But
it's no fun if we just walk past him and he has no idea where we are.
Well, he would have known where we were. But I mean, if we would have wandered past Moscow and through that little valley there, You know, he might have retreated back a bit. But yeah, I mean, we obviously said fuck it to the objective, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, we've got, from what I remember of the briefing, we have more forces coming anyway, so
Yeah, but I
as long
mean,
as we get a little camp going.
yeah, but he's probably got more forces on the way as well, and he's trying to slow us down as best he can.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
But
Yeah.
oh, here we go.
That lost. Oh, are you typing? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's only been 5 minutes. Oh, that's a lot of smoke.
yeah.
I can already see like most of his forces just gone on my screenshot.
Yeah.
That might have just been them pulling back.
I mean, you might call it any moment now. I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't see us pushing with the full. I mean, we have suffered a little bit of losses. I mean, if it's
Yeah.
1, 2. I mean, the
All
battalion
right,
hasn't done great.
You engage a firefight, and the battlefield is quickly blanketed in a thick smoke from all the rifles firing at each other. You're raining down fire on the enemy as they are on this little plateau. Looks like on the right, the enemy seems to have beginning to fall back, and they're also taking some damage around other parts of the line as well. But you're also taking quite significant casualties. A rider from B Company approaches you and says that they've already taken about 20% casualties or so. Yeah. So awaiting orders. Dave, do you want to go first if you've got anything?
I have nothing. I'm just waiting for those guys coming from St. Hubert, and I mean my guys are resting now, so that they're done.
Yeah. You got anything, British Empire?
I'm gonna keep going how it is at the moment.
You just hold position and yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder why their commander-in-chief moved.
Mm.
Because he was like, so yeah,
I did notice that.
send me not. I mean, maybe he's looking.
But
Maybe he thinks more cavalry's on the way. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what his cavalry's done because there was 3 blocks before.
Well, his
and now
cavalry.
there's none.
His cavalry will screen the retreat when it comes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing. He's keeping his cavalry fresh to screen the retreat, which is a good idea.
Yeah. If this weren't old school warfare, I'd shoot at his commander, but that would be dishonourable.
You can't shoot a
can't
general.
have that.
That's no way to fight a war.
I know. Exactly.
Oh, we're running out of
How
ammo.
dare you try to remove their chain of command?
What's that? What's that column coming from Moscow doing? Is that going into the woods or no? Because
I think that's coming down towards us.
Right. Okay.
That one coming down, yeah, that's coming from that's
Because
coming to us.
that hasn't moved in a turn or two, or three.
Yeah.
So you're
I think that might be.
Or switch him out. Switch him out with one of these
That might be-
guys. Switch him out with one of these guys
Yeah.
that's lost ammo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably best.
Yeah, I'll swap them out with the one in the middle B company because they've taken considerable losses as well. And I'll let D company pull back.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we had like a supply wagon or anything where I can resupply.
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
No.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Yeah. Oh, there's only one thing left to do then. Mount bayonets.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's not do that yet. We're not that desperate.
Alright, you're continuing to fire down, although B Company looks like they've taken pretty heavy casualties, and you also see that many of the men in that company seem to be getting quite tired. They're either just as they lie down, they seem to be almost dropping semi-unconscious with exhaustion and stopping firing, as well as many are actually dropping unconscious from wounds or dying. But you're still continuing to fire down, and it does look like they're taking pretty heavy casualties as well. And you can also see the infantry coming up from St. Hubert.
Lovely.
So I want the infantry of St. Hubert to take B Company's position and B Company to fall back and rest.
Okay.
And I want the rest of the formation to advance a bit more.
Don't you mean the guys coming
Down towards.
from Moscow? You said you wanted them to replace B, because the guys from St. Hubert are
Yeah.
a bit too far away.
Wait, is that block coming down from St. Hubert or from Moscow at the moment?
The one I think you can see in your screenshots from Moscow. They're not really coming, they're not
Okay.
moving at the moment, they're just in a reserve position.
Yeah, I'll have them take B Company's position for now. And B Company pull back and rest. And yeah. We'll hold our position for now and see how things go.
I don't have any orders. There we go. I'm just here for the chat.
Yeah, man. Come for the Kriegsspiel. Stay for my amazing personality.
That's it. But yeah, he is. His mission must be just to delay us as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're gonna lose because we haven't reached the heights above Metz at all. Probably because
we haven't gone and done our objective yet.
No.
There's a problem.
No, yeah, because he's probably got another battalion setting up above there, and he's just buying time for him to do it.
Yeah, there's a good chance that's what's happened. But
and it may be that it may be that I jumped the gun a little bit with regards to that charge.
Yeah.
But I mean, it did well enough. I think.
Yeah,
I did okay. I could have lost more men, but we're just a hammer at the moment.
Yeah. Well, have your cavalry fully retreated, or are they just resting at the moment?
They're over by St. Hubert. They're resting. So we lost about 20 men, something like that. And the horses were spent after that kind of charge over the hill. I came at it like like Gandalf over the hill.
I think you could possibly let them rest a bit longer and head up towards the objective itself for now.
Oh, that would take us all
Sort of
day,
get us an idea if there's
yeah.
But it'll also help give us an idea if there's anything else to worry about. But
Yeah.
I think it's better we keep your guys out of the fighting for a bit and just have them focus on the objective.
Yeah, okay then. Well, next time Blazer comes back, I'll ride back to Saint Albert and continue on past Point de Jour Ruin and the quarry and everything through Rosaroules and see, but
yeah, sounds good.
Okay then. Although I don't think this is going to go on for much longer. Time is getting on.
Yeah, I think this may become just a battle of attrition.
We're already in it. Oh, it's ended now. Way.
Right. Debriefing time. Before I break fog of war, I'm gonna ask you both a couple questions. So usually I'd ask the CNC, but obviously we don't really have one since it's just a 1v1 or 1v2. So first of all, do you think you won or achieved your objective? So I suppose James, do you want to go first? Would you say that you achieved your objective?
I think so, because my objective was to delay for as long as I could. I felt very outnumbered the whole time, so I think I did a good job buying time and not getting my force entirely destroyed. So, yes.
And I guess if either of you or both of you want to answer, do you, on the red team, think that you achieved your objective?
No. We were just discussing that.
We definitely didn't do our objective.
And
our objective went from prepare a siege to just kill those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would ask you what you thought the opponent's objective was, but you both mentioned it now, so that's fine though.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to... Actually, my game's not multiplayer right now, I'll need to load it up again. Just let me save. But I suppose we can start going through... now, I'll give a summary first, and then we'll go through the players. I'll just need to open the game to multiplayer. It's going to be called Kriegsspiel, and the password is IKS, all lowercase. It's just being set up. I can't stream, I don't think, but if one of you join, then you can stream. Then, yeah. I think you both have a pretty good idea of how things are at the end of the game, but
yeah.
All right. So I suppose James, you want to describe your sort of opening plan to begin with, or?
Yeah, I was told that the enemy was somewhere far to the west of me, and I had to delay them from getting to Metz, and basically they could be anywhere. So I put my infantry semi-west all together, and then split up I didn't have much cavalry, but I split them up as much as I could and have them run off to the four corners of the map, searching for you guys. And then once they found you near Gravelot, I just sent my infantry heading that way, and with the plan of just basically finding a good defensive position and holding for as long as I could. And I spent a good amount of time with half my force, which wasn't much to begin with, just hidden in the hope that I could, well, I think it worked out with the cavalry charge, because they charged into my one company that had been hidden the whole time and was ready for them, and so I was able to fend off the cavalry at least. Otherwise I would have been in huge trouble. And then so find good ground, fight, and make a fighting withdrawal, just buying time.
And I don't know if one of you or both of you want to discuss what the red initial plan was?
Go ahead, British. You are our illustrious leader.
Yeah. So our original plan going into it was just to follow the road up towards Metz and complete our objective. But as soon as we encountered the Blue Force, our mindset sort of changed and we were more focused on dealing with the immediate threat.
Yeah,
It just
you were
became
in
a
our
moment.
way.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, but we So
At one
it
point, I was
became a
really
matter of
sorry. I was gonna say at one point I was worried that you were. I was worried you were just gonna avoid me because I wasn't directly in your way, and when I saw your pieces going northeast, I was afraid you were just gonna. It basically bypassed me and forced me to attack you, even though I was much smaller. So I'm glad you eventually attacked me.
But yeah, I had a feeling that you'd be a much larger force, but for a lot of it, it was about very slowly inching forwards and keeping the blue forces suppressed as best we could.
Dave, could you stream? I can't stream,
Oh, yeah,
unfortunately, so could you, just so that James and things can see. I think you both had a pretty good idea of what was going on, but I'll give a brief summary of, just to get everything clear before we go right. The Blue Force started at Château Saint-Germain with smaller cavalry scouts at Gravelotte, Verneville, Amanweiler, and Saint-Privat, or that general area. The red came up in a single column with the cavalry in front. He had sort of first contact when these cavalry scouts, they saw them on this ridge, and then went across this way and ended up sort of things. Actually, the cavalry was behind the ridge, so it would be more like this. Pretty much at the same time they deploy on this ridge here. The cavalry, they see a small cavalry here and the infantry